So what's good, family? Welcome back. It's February 11th, 2023. We're gonna do it different today though. We're gonna look at what I came across. I think it was Dove family. Woo. I think that's what I'm trying to gear this channel towards. See, I'm trying to definitely get it on this type of status. The way he's just taking control of the content and created it off of his son, then revolve it back around him to raise up the family. That's just crazy and like elevation. So we just gonna take a look at what he doing so we can just start understanding. So at a point in time, the gaming was a thing. The countdown to 100,000 subscriber was the thing. So eventually, we definitely gonna see ourselves in these very shoes, taking these very paths. So I just want to see, can we get to the bottom? Usually these things, type of things, take time to get to the bottom of the video, so you can see he consistent with it. Keep it coming. I'm already spotting about 100K views easy. He was already doing that easy. So say collabs with other YouTubers, thumbnail game, uh, reactions. Some of the qualities look like it was just iPhone in it. So definitely see the come up, doing things like on some Mr. Beast. So definitely give me a vibe that you grow up, watch the growth with them. From definitely look at these videos. They still at 100K. You had to get to the bottom. I'm getting tired of scrolling. So you can see about a year ago, still consistent about 100K views. I'm just taking in a note. Uh, what time can do in these internet realms. A year, a lot can happen in a year. As you can see, we didn't stroll past most of these videos, and he did 100K. So 1 million subscribers with this type of consistency. This type of grind, you could tell that 1 million subscribers was coming this dude way. Just to look at the amount of just data and content this man was just keeping it flowing. See, what I'm trying to do is trying to eventually get to the beginning, but clearly my internet ain't fast enough to get me to the bottom because he's just been so consistent. He been at this for right now. We at 2 years in it, so we seen that at the first initial he was counting down to 100,000. I'm trying to see is it the point in time when he was doing this same route as us. We starting our first 1,000 subscribers journey, but it looks like he about consistent. If we do go about, because I'm tired of scrolling right now. Jeez. I know he did about 1 billion views. So he did, all right, almost. Nah, he nah he almost at 1 billion. I give him about 3 more years. Shit, when he started his channel, 2017. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, about 6 years. He'll definitely be at a billion views in another 6 years. Lesser than that. That's 8 mil. That's 380 mil. 308 mil. Down at 309 mil. Yeah, yeah. So definitely just sparked my what's the name, how he did this. Definitely got playlist going. So I'm just taking notes. Definitely gotta have a store. You got community stuff. Gotta see what he's doing. We definitely gotta get our store up, get stuff like this popping. So that's all we wanted to do for this episode. Just look at greatness, footsteps. Now I brought my phone in here. I was up all night just trying to absorb as much as I can about this YouTube. So I'm always putting in work. So I took a screenshot. Look at these screenshots for y'all so y'all can just know these numbers. So I was doing on the views needed to get monthly YouTube money, a daily average views you need for a daily average money on YouTube. So you need about 200,000 views, and you get about 200 to $600 daily. That's about 8 bands to 20 bands a month, and that's about that's about 99 bands a year on the low end and 100,000 something on the high end. So that's what you got to average about 200,000 views a day. I'm gonna work my way down. This is about this 40,000 views. I think it's 400,000. It is 400,000 views. That's about $50 to $130 a day. About 1,500 to 4,000 a month, and about 20 bands to about 40 bands a year. So about 40,000 views. 400,000. Be correct. 400,000 views. You're looking at about 40,000 a year if you can do that shit a day. I'm gonna keep working my way down. 290,000 views a day. That's about $100 a day. On the high end, about $40 on the low end. You're looking at about 1,200 a month on the low end, 3,000 on the high end. And a year, you're looking at 14,000 to 35,000, and that's gonna be on 2,900,000 views. 290,000 views a day. We're gonna work it back down to something you can like digest. What I was seeing in his videos, that 100,000 view, that was about 13 on the low end, $13 on the low end, $34 a day on the high end. Monthly on the high end, that was about 1,000. So keep that in your mind. About 100,000 views, about $1,000 a month on the high end, and then just keep that raw number $1,000. How many times you gotta do that to get 100,000? So with 100,000 views a day, you're looking about 4,000 on the low end in a year, about 12 bands on the high end in a year. About 5,000 views. You want to start smart. 5,000 views a day. You're looking about $6 a day to about $17. About 204 on a monthly. About 500 on the high end on the month. And at the year, you're looking about 3 bands on the low end, about 6 bands on the high end. Really about 2.5K on the low end with 5,000 views a day. Another tips I was looking over. I took a screenshot. It was like to get your watch time to do good. You can answer questions that motherfuckers want to know too. So that's just stuff that's gonna always be relevant on YouTube when people come looking for questions, and just provide viable information on topics people search for. So that's when you can kind of use that playlist to your advantage. And then I'm gonna look at. Well, I was gonna talk to y'all about 1,000%. That's like a 10 bagger, but I'm just focused on the power of 1%. So I think I was looking at some little info. It said YouTube ad revenue worldwide was about $29 billion, and said YouTube ad revenue as a share was about 11% of Google total revenue. Share of global market using YouTube in 2022 was about 52%. Now 1% of 29 billion was 290 million. Now I'm gonna read another thing. Number of YouTube users worldwide, about 2 billion. Okay, about 2 billion. 1% of 2 billion is 20 million. Now I'm doing this video just to show you the power of this 1%. I already know the power of 1% when I in the stock market. So some people just don't think about that 1% because it seems like it's not a lot. But if you can manage to drag on the top 1% class coattails and just keep scraping up 1%, man, you can make something. So let me just repeat that. $2 billion. 1% of $2 billion is $20 million. I don't know about you, but I can use $20 million. I mean 1% of a bit 20 billion. So that's just some insight or some screenshots I got. So this is another one. This is another one. Let's get to this. I should have them on the board. Maybe next time I like put this on the board, but I still ain't have figured out how I can show my screen to my computer so I can capture that as well. So I can just show y'all like this. But look, it says 686 videos needed this year would be up to uploading 2 videos a day for every day, receiving about 35 views on each video, and you will be able to complete your watch time. So let me try to repeat that. This is one example of how you can complete your watch time. If you manage to put up 686 videos in a year at a maximum of 2 videos a day, and they have to receive upwards of 35 views minimum on each video, you can complete your watch time. Or the next main thing you can do, you can upload 365 videos, but then 240 videos will only require you to have 100 views to get the 4,000 needed watch hours. I mean, 1,000 watch hours. Okay, no, never mind. That was correct what I said. The 4,000 watch hours. This was a different one. So if you notice when you go to your analytics, if you manage to have about above 16.5 hours of watch time, that is the same as 1,000 watch minutes. So I just want to give y'all these numbers so you can kind of break it down into your own formula. So I'm gonna repeat that. 1,000 watch minutes is equivalent to 16.5 hours watch time. So this is just like little stuff that I was finding throughout Reddit searches, Google searches, how you can really play with these numbers and produce what you want. Like I was watching well just splicing some Mr. Beast interviews, and he was like he was thinking just like me. He was like once he figured out click through rate and audience retention, and everything else followed. He just focuses on that very thing. How you got both, how you got high retention rate and high click through rate. So taking, like I say, taking that advice and just doing what the others did, far as not wasting your time and going in a route that was proven. So I just took these screenshots so y'all don't have to go my route and try to find this. You just rewatch the video, try to see what I said, pause it, and try to do your own little mental math. So, like I said, 1,000 watch time is equal to about 6.5. No, 1,000 watch time minutes is equivalent to about 16.5 watch hours. So let's make it simple. To reach 240,000 minutes watch time needed, you can make 10-minute long videos and they all get one view, but you will have to create 240,000 videos. So that's kind of impossible. But you can do this. You can make 2,400 videos about 10 minutes long, with each of them getting about 10 views. And that is also kind of unreasonable. So you want to focus on about 240 videos at 10 minutes long, with each getting about 100 views. So if you know that these views on YouTube, these videos on YouTube kind of last forever. So you can see eventually you'll start to get 100 views on these videos if you make good videos in due time. But it's the emphasis on 10 minutes long video and 100 views. And that's what put the emphasis on 240 views. So if you just blow past uploading 240 videos, being 10x over 10 minutes, about 2 hours long, you will easily have to get less views. So that's what I want you guys to like play with, how you can take the math and apply your analytics. And I think that was all what I had screenshotted. And I'm end it on that note. We give y'all this look at this subscriber count. We kind of had a before we get it bumped up today. Been on a hiatus, about 7-day bump. Was that what? Yeah, about that. Friday, was that Friday? Yeah, the February 9th. About Thursday. We got some relevance for that Friday. So we kicked up immediately. Now we treading sideways from yesterday. I think I hired yesterday about 408. So we definitely get another vamping momentum. Let's get you out to about 28 days so you can see what I mean. We go through these periods, consolidation. We do these bumpers up, a period of consolidation. We did a bump up yesterday. Now we finna bump up to about, like you see here, the 410. It might come fast. We might just bump to 420. That's how it's been growing when we get in these type of upward momentums. Can't really tell at 28 days, but when you get to 90 days, you can see what I mean. We got this initial range we was planning treading sideways at, as we did it here, about the 350 range. Then we got our bump to 370, and then we do it again. We get bumped. So we kind of do these 20 subscriber plus burst, we're gonna say, and that's why I'm suspecting 420 is the next thing on the list. So we're gonna try to set that our eyesights on that for today. As you see, 365 days. We started this YouTube journey about November 27, 2022, and it's just been a upward momentum field journey, just playing sideways, consolidating and revamping and staying consistent, and just rinse and repeat. So I'm pretty sure you can rinse and repeat yourself to a YouTube plaque, because YouTube is not recommending my content to my subscribers. I think I'm increasing the number of returning subscribers, but what YouTube is doing, what the algorithm was doing with my shorts and my content, it's just pushing me in front of new eyeballs. So that's just keep getting me opportunity to catch new fish. Now I just got to figure out how I can make my time that I'm spending to catch these fish, meaning create these shorts that give me these subscribers. I need to see how can I multiply that at a rate where the subscribers come in a faster rate than what I'm doing right now. Because right now, about 400 subscribers. It took me about November, January, February. We're going about 2.5 months. So if we can get 5 of me, and we focus on doing this type of short creation, we can definitely get to 100,000 views. 5 times faster, because it's always new audience getting recommended. So I just need to be like a cyborg and be able to just crank out content. So that's the crazy thing about this. And I think if you look at other YouTube journeys, you're gonna see if they stay consistent, it was just a moment where they just had one of them spikes. So we definitely paying attention and being very aware of our next spike. You can zoom out to about where I can see play it out. We go to 2022. You can see we got that first initial vamp. And I think everybody's chart might look like that when they was experiencing this roller coaster journey. And now for 2023, we got our initial spike, consolidation, miniature spike, and then spike up. So today we definitely want to see about 6,000 plus views. I'll let you guys know when we crank it up. I'll start another episode when we begin to catch momentum. I'm finna begin to setting the scenes up, and once we get our first momentum, I'll update you guys, bring y'all back the date on this episode. But I think on these episodes we doing very good too. But catch me on the next one. Always.